These connectors that I show in this moment are specific variation studied on request of the customer. This first connector is a 𝗙𝗂 specified for testing flexosis that ends with 𝗙𝗂 flanges. It's very easy to be used because you just push the pipe inside of the connector, the sleeve moves on the upper part, and if you move some degrees, the sleeve is locked, so you can start your test with pressure up to 1000 bar without any problem. Also, the disconnection is very easy because you have to turn back the sleeve and remove the pipe. It's very fast, very safe and very quick. So when you have this kind of connection that would require a certain time and method to clamp to your testing bench and seal before and after the testing, with Polo-Connectors for 𝗙𝗂 flanges, you save a very lot of time. This is an 𝗙𝗂 connector study to test ORF's nipples. In fact, we use the O-ring inside of the nipple and the connector is without gasket. Just push to connect, and always when it appears the red ring and you turn the pin, the connector is perfectly connected. If you move back the red pin, the disconnection is made. This is used to make tests on flexosis with ORF nipples. A very specific connectors have been studied to test this element. So, starting from our 𝗙𝗂 project, this particular connector that connects directly on the profile of the three elements. And now it is possible to make the test and start the test in a very short time, because time to connect and disconnect it's quite equal to 0. Here we have another project developed starting always from our 𝗙𝗂 connectors. We have another typical profile that is used in the flexosis. So we adapted our 𝗙𝗂 connectors to make the mechanical connection on this profile and the sealing on the top. Here is connected, and this way, always the same way, disconnects. We have a component that comes from the automotive field. The challenge was to develop 𝗙𝗂 half-inch connector, reduce as much as possible the overall sizes to connect both lines. So here we have the results. We can test on a particular shape made in plastic material. So we don't, in this case, we don't have any threads, but we only have a profile. And according to the drawing received from the customer, we specialized our 𝗙𝗂 project to make it suitable to connect also this kind of products. We can specialize the 𝗙𝗂 connectors to work from 0 up to some millibar, or 400 bar, or 1000 bar, or up to 2000 bar. The particular requirement of this test was to connect all these three lines, insert the pressure only in from this part, and close the two parts to pressurize and test this element. So this connector is opened and receive the testing flow. Meanwhile, the other two are closed, so that when we connect, we close this part, we close the opposite part, and inserting the flow, we are able to pressurize this element and make the test.